we are in the reading room. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, then welcome. My name is Hannah and I film videos relating to finding the simple joys in the ordinary life and homemaking. I also film monthly resets thrown in, which is where I go through my goals, both personal and financial, from the previous month and what goals I'm setting for the month to come. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy. Grab yourselves a drink. I have got a pumpkin spice latte and my homemade cinnamon bun. So grab something cozy, get comfy, and we'll jump into the video. I haven't even tried this yet. You'll be seeing how I make these homemade cinnamon buns. I could have put a frosting on top of them, but I don't have any cream cheese, and the recipe only said I needed a tablespoon, and I'm not going to go to the shops to buy cream cheese just to use for 1 tablespoon. And I know you can use cream cheese for other recipes, but I'm just not going to waste my money, and I think these will be fine just as they are with their gooey bottoms. Right, so let's have a taste. That's delicious. I think the only thing I will probably do differently next time is to use less flour. I will link the recipe to these cinnamon buns in the description box below for you all if you want to check them out. It's a BBC Good Food recipe, and sometimes I find with those recipes they're a bit hit and miss. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they don't quite work so well. But now let's jump on into the goals video. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I write all my goals in my bullet journal just here. I'm going to be going through the October goals, reflecting on the month, and then we're going to jump on into the goals I've set myself for November. The first question I have for all of you is, how was your October? The true start of cozy hibernation season. As I mentioned in my previous video, I love October. October is probably my favourite month of the year, excluding my birthday, which is May. My favourite month of the year because it's so cozy. You can watch really cozy films, and you don't need an excuse to stay in and just be a little bit of a hermit, which I sometimes definitely am. If I have the reason or excuse to sit indoors and read a book or journal or crochet or watch a cozy movie, I'm taking that by the horns, definitely. October has been a truly wonderful month. I have enjoyed it so much. I've spent some lovely time with friends and family, and I've had those really truly cozy moments baking some delicious goods and just enjoying the simple moments. And I've almost finished my crochet blanket. I crocheted this in September, I think, when I was poorly, which is our cushion cover, which I'm so proud of. I love it so much, and I'm so close to finishing my autumn blanket. My aim is to get it finished before the end of October. As I'm filming this video, it is the 28th of October and I've still got to put the blanket together. So keep an eye out on my community tab, because I'll pop a picture up there once I've finished it. And then I'll be moving on to making a blanket for my soon-to-be little nephew who's due in December. So that's the next project I'm going to be doing. So it's been I've really delved, is that the right word? I've really delved deep into the true comforts of hibernation when winter approaches. I've also enjoyed beautiful cycle rides. I'll insert some pictures on the screen now of cycling through the lakes and just some of the beautiful images I captured throughout the month of October and throughout the period of autumn, and how the leaves change colour and beautiful sunrises and gorgeous sunsets. And I've just really appreciated the change in seasons, and that's why I feel like it's been a truly wonderful month and wonderful time of year. And yeah, I'm just so grateful. I've had coffee and Bible dates with friends. I've spent more time reading my Bible in general. I've read Ruth now, and I've also finished Job, which I loved so much. And yeah, I'd probably say October has been the best year of 2024 so far, I think. I have had a lovely year in general, but we'll talk about that at the end of the year. But October has really been just everything I could have imagined it to be, so I'm really happy with that. And with that being said, we're going to go through the October goals. Now, did you set yourself any goals for October? If you did, how have they been? How has October been for you? Leave me a comment down below and I'd love to connect with you all. So I'm going to go through the personal goals first and then the financial goals. I'm going to read through them all and then we'll talk about them afterwards. So the personal goals was, the first one was to have read The Woman in Black. The second goal was to have cosy self-care days at home. Number 3 was to enjoy pumpkin spice lattes. Number 4 was to watch classic Halloween movies. And number 5 was to enjoy wholesome comfort food. My financial goals were to focus on savings, my emergency fund and a fund for our new fence. To start purchasing Christmas gifts. To keep the grocery bill low. Any cleaning money left for myself, and to continue our ISA. So I'm going to start in the financial section part this time, because the financial side of things, with Christmas coming up, and I have to admit, everybody, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself. I could have been a lot better this year financially. However, I've come to repent and let go, say how I feel about the financial side of my life, and move on. It's been a difficult year this year and I'm going to just set it aside, start afresh and move on. I always try and aim to put a little bit of money away for Christmas each year starting in January, and I don't quite think that happened this year, but next year it's going to happen. I think next year I'm really going to focus on savings, especially towards the first part of the year. So stay tuned for the end of year goals or 2025 goals, because I'm really thinking about them now and thinking about what I want to set myself for the new year ahead. But the things that I am focusing on is our fund for our new garden fence. So George and I are getting a new garden fence. It's taken us probably about, I'd say we started saving in June, and by the end of 2024 we will have saved £1,000, and that will be enough to pay to have a new back garden fence up. The garden is going to look so amazing next year. It's just going to be fantastic and I can't wait to share it with you all. When we do have our new fence put up, I may do a before and an after, because it's going to be real hectic and I don't think my aunt and uncle and George are going to want me with a camera getting in their way. So I'll probably film before and after with you all. But yeah, a lot of my money is going towards that at the moment, a big chunk of it. Also, a big chunk of my money goes on Arthi. So with regards to saving for my emergency fund, that's being kind of put on the back burner a little bit. Also, I've been delving into it. When did I really need to? Probably not. So I'm a little bit disappointed in myself in that aspect of things, and going forwards into 2025 I really want to focus down on getting up to £1,000 in my emergency fund, and then I've got it and I've done it, and then I can focus on my ISA. That's the main goal I want to achieve, and I will achieve it. But yeah, I just feel recently I've been a bit bad with regards to money and savings. If you can hear scratching, that's Arthur. Arthur. Let's have a coffee break. On a plus side with the financial side of things, we have been keeping our grocery bill low. I've been making sure that I check in the cupboards and the fridge and all our household staples and not buying extra or duplicates of things, and it really has brought the shopping bill down a little bit. I'm probably still spending, I would say, £80, and then George helps as well. So I would probably say we're probably spending about £100 a week, 120 between us, and that's including the butchers, the market and Ocado. Yes, I am aware we could shop at a more affordable place. We could go to Lidl or Aldi, or we could get home delivery from Asda or Tesco's, or anything more affordable than that. However, I love the quality of Ocado. I love that you can get so much from their website. I also love the fact that their customer service is so good. It's so good. You do get money back on your food, on your shopping, your groceries, but also I just love the fact that they're always on time, they're never ever late, and they never not turn up. I've had issues with other companies that either have been late, the customer service hasn't been very good, and also sometimes the products that we get are either almost out of date, like a couple of days out of date, a couple of days before they expire, or some of the produce has actually not been in date. So yeah, I'm just really happy with Ocado, and at the moment we can afford it, and if it ever came to a situation where we couldn't, we would change our tactics. But aside from that, we have got that down a lot less. We were probably spending, I'd say a few weeks ago, easily like £90 on Ocado, and then I was using £40 to £50 at the market and the butchers. So I really have knuckled down, and I've really tried to reduce that. So I'm really slowly and surely it's coming down. But I think with inflation and everything that we're all experiencing and all dealing with, I don't think anything's going to be coming down in price anytime soon. We're now going to move on to the personal side of October's goals. So as you know, I stopped reading The Woman in Black because I didn't feel like it brought me any comfort whatsoever. I've gone back to The Famous Five, which I absolutely love. I'm on book number 1 and it's so lovely. I just felt with The Woman in Black that it just didn't make me feel very good, and like I mentioned in my previous 2 videos, since reading the Bible, I want to feel warm and fuzzy, and that book, The Woman in Black, did not make me feel warm or fuzzy, so I stopped reading it. I have definitely enjoyed my fair share of pumpkin spice lattes, and I'm so glad that I was able to buy syrup at an affordable price, so therefore I was able to make these at home. I don't really buy them, I always make one and take it to work with me, so I'm really proud that I have been able to do that, so that is really good. To watch classic Halloween movies. So I've been watching Coraline on repeat since the 1st of October. I love it. It's probably going to be, so I think on Wednesday, which is the 30th of October, that is going to be my final night to watch Coraline. I love it, and I only ever watch it in October. I think I may on Halloween watch Hocus Pocus, because that's another true classic film and I really love that as well. So to also enjoy wholesome comfort food, which yes I have, cinnamon buns, cinnamon muffins, cakes, treats, wholesome, nourishing, home cooked food. George and I haven't had a takeaway in months. Every Saturday night we cook from scratch. We decide on a meal during the week and we sit down together, and either if I'm at work he cooks for me and I wash up, or if we're off together we cook together, and it's so lovely. We put our phones away, we put all nice lovely lighting on, and we just enjoy cooking together. And then we watch Dexter once a week. We watch 1 episode of Dexter every week and it's just so lovely, so I've really enjoyed that. And that has been all my goals for October. Oh, and to have cosy self-care days at home, which I haven't had as many as I've wanted to. I tend to be a bit of a people pleaser, and if somebody wants me to do something, or if somebody wants to hang out with me or anything like that, I'm more likely to say yes, and instead of saying, oh no, I'm actually going to have a day at home of rest today, because I just hate letting people down. But I so far have already said no to 1 activity for this week, and I'm going to take resting more seriously going forward into the colder winter months. So they are October's goals all done. I've just loved it. Like I've just loved October. I've loved embracing the colder months. Like I think when my nana was alive and I spent a lot of time with her, she did not like the cold months. She was quite negative about the cold. If it's raining, like on a day like this, it's overcast, you can see the sun peeking out from the clouds, but it's a bit of a grey day, but it's not terrible in the slightest. But she would probably have something negative to say about it, and I think that negative atmosphere really stuck out. And I think this year, with her not being with us, I've been able to really sit back and think, right, what do I want in the colder months? What do I want from October and the start of November? What do I want from this season of life? And I've been watching YouTube videos and following people on Instagram, although I'm not on Instagram at the moment. I'm having a break from Instagram right now. And I've just really embraced it and I love it, and I'm going to continue that throughout November. So here are November's goals. We're going to go through them now and let's set some November goals together. So I'm going to go through the personal goals first and then the financial goals. So the first personal goal was to have read another book from the Bible, to watch a cozy movie with hot chocolates, make wholesome meals, try to aim for anti-inflammatory. I'm going to look at my magazine that I've still got. Set time aside for pamper, we're going to get into that. Have special moments with family and friends. The financial goals are to keep my grocery bill low, continue to look in the cupboards, finish purchasing Christmas gifts, reduce impulse spending, try and have money left at the end of the month, enjoy low-cost hobbies. So the personal goals, the ones I want to pick out first and foremost, is making wholesome meals, focusing on anti-inflammatory. So I'm really going to look at my anti-inflammatory book. I'm going to look for anti-inflammatory recipes and try and stick to that, try and reduce refined sugar. Look, I know I've got a cinnamon bun right there. You don't need to tell me in the comments because I'm eating it and it's delicious. However, where possible, I am going to try and focus on organic whole foods where possible, with the added treat in here and there, because we're human and we need to enjoy life once in a while. The other one was to set time aside for pampering. I wanted the reading room to be my little space of tranquility, a little spa room. And recently it hasn't been feeling like that. It's been very cluttered, it's been quite messy, there's been bits and bobs here, there and everywhere. So the other day I actually decluttered it and sorted it out, to which you will be seeing in a few moments, and it looks so much better. I'm so happy with it and I'm taking you along that process, so stay tuned and you'll be able to see that in a few moments as well. And to have wholesome family moments with family and friends. Reading another book in the Bible as well. I'm actually going to be moving on to Hosea. My friend and I, to pick books from the Bible, we read them together and study them together, and it is so lovely. I really do enjoy that. So the financial side of it, so to try and have money left at the end of the month, it's really challenging for me actually, to be honest, to have money left at the end of the month, because my outgoings are high, and because I am putting money towards things like saving for things, my expenditure is quite high. So to try and have money at the end of the month is a challenge sometimes, but I'm going to try that by reducing my impulse spending. So not buying something because I want it, buying something if I need it, etc, etc. We've been on this ride before, and I think with regards to financing, I think every day is a learning curve, and I'm just going to keep trying. I've come so far since the beginning of the year with my finances, and as long as you're climbing the mountain, it doesn't matter how long it takes. That's what I think, really, anyway. So the other parts of the financial goals was to enjoy low-cost hobbies. So I'm actually making my own Christmas cards this year. I think I'm safe to show you one of them because I don't think all of my family watch them. So please bear with while I go grab one. Right, slightly different position, but I'm back. So this is my first design, one of my designs here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna colour this in like a really dark blue or black, and then I'm going to like splatter white bits of paint on to look like either stars or snow. I'm not 100% sure, I just keep doing it each time. But yeah, so I'm making Christmas cards this year, which I really love. They are all, each one of them, I'm only doing it for family, because if I do it for everybody, I've got like so many people to do cards for. So these ones are special for family and very close friends. So that's those. And yeah, and the other low cost hobby is of course crocheting, bullet journaling, playing the piano, having a little spa night here at home with things that I've got. And yeah, I think that is really all there is to say about it. I have also done a November bucket list, my October's bucket list. Let's go through that together. So in October I wrote a list of things I'd like to do, and do you know, I think doing this really helped me to embrace the season and embrace the month of October, and it was really good. And I have really ticked off pretty much every one of these. The only one I've not ticked off is reading a scary book. But complete another crochet project, which I will do. Have cosy evenings with autumnal snacks. Enjoy cycle rides through the lakes. Have coffee dates with friends. Enjoys pumpkin spice lattes. Bake an autumnal pudding, dessert or treat. Watch a scary movie, watch Coraline and Hocus Pocus, and collect natural autumn decor bits. So yeah, I've done all of that. So I've done the same for November, because I really enjoyed writing these bucket lists, and they're just simple little things that you can enjoy and do, and they don't cost any money or hardly any money at all, and I really loved them. So let me read you November's bucket list. So I've got on here, enjoy a cosy spa evening, facial steamer and flavoured water. So have a little spa session. Maybe I'll bring you along with that if that's something you'd like. Leave that down below if you want to see that. Declutter the reading room, create a spa room, which I've already done, so I can tick that one off because I did that, but I'll keep on top of that. Collect winter nature decor bits from the lakes and make a winter wreath. Not a Christmas wreath, a winter wreath. Start collecting pictures for 2025 vision board. Enjoy cosy hot chocolates and winter movies. Spend special moments with friends and family. Make heartwarming comfort food. Finish my Christmas cards and start on gifts. Complete another crochet project, and complete living room ceiling repair and repaint bathroom ceiling and fix the lights. So we've got a couple of projects in there as well. The ceiling downstairs in the front room, we had a leak and we need to replaster it and repaint it, so that's what needs doing up there. And in the bathroom we've sometimes got like damp mould on the ceiling, so I have cleaned that, but I need to repaint that with like an anti-mould paint, so that's another project I need to do. But that, everybody, is my November reset. I really hope you have enjoyed. The next part of this video is going to be a organisation of the reading room where I declutter, I sort it out. There's Arthie, one moment. Sorry, that was Arthie meowing. Also the lighting is really weird today, so I do apologise about that. So yeah, it's Arthie hasn't worked, the clocks went back the other day and Arthie hasn't quite worked that out yet, because it's 11:20, but to him it's 12:20, so he's thinking he wants some food basically, so I've got to go sort him out in a moment. So if you can hear him meowing, he's just outside the door. But yeah, organising the reading room, sorting everything out. In that part of the video I'm in like my oat coloured tracksuit, and I do say in that part of the video that I was going to be dressed in that for this part, but I'm not, so just ignore that bit. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, you are all amazing. I'm so grateful for every single one of you for being here. Thank you so much, and I will connect with all of you in the comments below and see you all in next Sunday's video. Take care, bye bye. Hello everybody. So the reading room, I want to really have a good sort out of this, change a lot of things around. It feels very, very cluttered at the moment, and I don't want it to feel cluttered anymore, basically. So I'm going to, as I mentioned in my video, give it a good old sort out, change a lot of things around, and make it into the spy room that I've always wanted it to be. So let's get started. Okay, so the first part of the reading room clear through is going to be this bookshelf, this bookcase here, because again, I just feel like it's all over the place, all higgledy-piggledy. Some of the books I no longer use. I actually need to message my friend and ask her if she would like me to send some of the books back that I haven't read. So yeah, and basically just organise it a bit more, you know, just organise the bookshelf a bit more. The box at the bottom, that is actually the IT like equipment box, and I can't actually change that. I can't put that in anything else at the moment. So for now that is going to stay as it is, so that's not going to change. But the rest of this, I'm going to take everything off the bookcase and sit down, go through it, organise it. I'm going to put that bag somewhere else. That's not going to stay there. Although that tote bag at the top will stay there because, again, I don't have anywhere else to put it at the moment. So that will stay there. But I love it. Okay, right. Let's crack on. So here are all my books and notebooks and journals and writing papers. So this is all clear now. I'm going to go through all of these books. What I'd really love to do is have all my Enid Blyton books on one shelf, if I can squeeze them in, maybe this one shelf here. And then have like my gardening and cooking books on this shelf here. That bag is going to go away. And we have a helper. The other thing I really would love to sort out, yes, Arthie, is this drawer in here. Arthie, mind. This drawer sparks me nor Arthie any joy whatsoever. I'd really like to turn it into my crochet drawer and put all my crochet bits and bobs in here. So I might go through this and pop some of these bits that I don't need in the drawer in the bedroom that we organised last week. So I might do that. But for now, let's go through all of these books here. Are you going to help, or are you just going to get in the way? I'm not going to show you going through all of these because it will literally take me ages. So you'll see all of this when I've put it back all in the shelves. Okay, so this bookshelf is now complete. I've organised it, got rid of that bag. Here I've got my prayer journals, my most recent and the one that I'm still doing, current. Then I've got my non-fiction books all along here. Then we go up to fiction books here, and then my daily books that I read and journals that I use every day there. So I definitely think they look a lot better. I'm very happy with them. Now, the next thing we're going to tackle is this whole area. I'm going to take everything off the shelf and sort out this drawer. In fact, I'll sort out the drawer first so I can put all my crochet stuff in there. That's the first thing we're going to do. And then we're going to move on to the shelves. Let's crack on. Right then, the crochet drawer is complete. Ooh, that's so cute. That looks so much better, just having a drawer purely for crochet. I have had to keep this box though because it's got my current project in it, so I need to keep that there. My day-to-day bag, I'm just going to push that. So that's my day-to-day bag that I use when I go to work and things like that, so that'll stay there. The next thing we're gonna organise, clean and declutter is this unit here. I wanted this to be like my spa. Like I want the reading room to be more of a spa setting than I don't really know, but it doesn't feel very like sanctuary spa-y type at the moment. But with some organising, sorting out, the nail section at the bottom will have to remain as is because I've got nowhere else to put all my nail bits and bobs. And the bin, that's got to stay there, but that'll be empty tomorrow. I may move the shelves over a little bit to give the bin a bit more space. And yeah, but the first thing we're going to do is just take everything off and have a think about how we're going to rearrange it and what we're going to do to make it a bit more of a spa type feel to it. And the reading room is complete. So I've put up these curtains. They came from my grandmother's house. They will need like cleaning and ironing steaming at some point, but for now I just wanted to get them up. I know they make the room look very dark, but I've put them in here to be cozy for winter. And then the pink curtains, as you saw, I just put them down there briefly and then he went in. Obviously there he is, so they can stay there for a moment. I'm really happy with the shelving. I'm so happy. It looks so much neater, tidier, very spa-esque. I still haven't decided if that lamp I want to put back there yet. For the time being, I'm quite happy with it there, but I could put the eucalyptus plant on that shelf because that would be very spa effect. In fact, I'm going to try it. I'll be right back. Okay, I've swapped them back round. Let me know what you think. The other solution I could do, but I don't think so. If I put eucalyptus plant there for a sec, if I move and pop the lantern here, it just fits like that. Put the eucalyptus plant back in the window. What do we think, everybody? You have to please let me know in the comments what we think. Do we think that now looks a bit too much? Was the eucalyptus plant okay there? I do think I quite liked it. I don't think I like the black here now. It's a bit too harsh. Oh, there we go. Look, if I just move the eucalyptus plant like that back there. Yeah, I think I'm happier with that there now. Let me know what you think down below. I'm now going to make a nice cup of tea and a piece of cake and make some cake. Make a cake, I think. That's what I'm going to do now. I will probably, well, I will be in this attire. I will be wearing this in the reset video, as I'll have mentioned. Hello everyone, editing me here, although I have edited the video. I just wanted to say I'm really sorry for the abrupt ending. I didn't realise I was going to, I suppose, end it at that point of the video. So yeah, so sorry about that. Thank you so much again for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this monthly reset and as much as I enjoyed filming it. So thank you so much and I'll see you all in next Sunday's video. Bye!